Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So it's down to business here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Now this could be a chance. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Best. Short changes him with that pass. Van Dijk. And it's Zanetti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Scholes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, cracking ball. Best! Goal! Argentina! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plenty to aim at here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. He's having a shot! And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he's got the beating of his man. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Argentina have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Irwin makes the interception. Half-time getting close now. Law finds himself offside. And it's Hullet. Now it's Mane. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Vieira. And he's there to retrieve it. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Argentina happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution for Argentina, number 11, Scholes. Coming on to replace him is...
Here we go again.
Number 17, Mateo.
Argentina carrying a one-goal lead.
Law. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff. Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Mane. Irwin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Szoboszlai.
This is the time you need that pace.
Threads one in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Law. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And no, that was never going to make it. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Zanetti. And here's Mane. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And they win it back again. Del Piero. Here's a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Argentina can consider themselves just about safe now. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cannavaro. Now it's Szoboszlai, and it's Del Piero. Cafu goes sliding in. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So off we go then.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a newser of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
That is ended up in no man's land. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Owen. And he's heaved it away.
Well, they've got it again. And he's on his way! He's through, it's one-on-one!
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Beckenbauer clears. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Law. And he welcomes it in.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got to...
Great chance! He's delivered all right!
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Gamba Osaka are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's Rui Costa! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rui Costa is offering a wry smile there.
It's a mighty effort! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's a good foot in there.
Can he get it through?
Pull it.
And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Now it's Hullet, and that's gone loose. Driving forward. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Zanetti.
Gattuso.
That's Vieira.
And it's Piqué.
Zanetti.
And now they can clear their lines. Eto'o. Owen. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pele. Now he's off and running. Short changes him with that pass.
Rui Costa. Rui Costa.
Can so cleverly bypass the press. Mateus. Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Owen. It's Hullet.
Opts for safety.
And it's Zanetti.
Hullet. Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Zanetti.
Looking to play him in. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Hullet, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good ball, good take. And a chance! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Number 11, Michael Owen. Substitution on the field, number 25, Mbappe.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Del Piero.
Getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Gamba Osaka take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And time is up.
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Irwin. Now it's Messi. Costa Curta cuts it out. Check. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Zanetti. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Pelé. Can he get it through? Oh, what a mistake! And he's running through. Oh, he's chance, shot, and another try! Goal! Argentina! There is the breakthrough! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, the movement is slick, the spin. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Cruyff. Good ball, good take. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's going for goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Caught offside that time. And this is Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mateus with the clearance.
Added time.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's travelling a long way. Mbappe looking for the run. Zanetti makes the interception. De Arrascaeta. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Now it's Del Piero. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking to play him in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's been shifted off it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi, and he's lost his man here. Just the keeper to beat! Flashes it across. They've got to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice looking ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Oh, well played. And Del Piero! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
De Arrascaeta.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Mbappe, and he welcomes it in. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's run, goes for goal! And That tested the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Just a quick announcement.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the managers...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Pinches it off him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gattuso, Cafu, he can run onto that. Gattuso. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. That's gone for a throw-in.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. Big chance!
Best really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just made...
Mane! It's hit the upright. Soboslai finds himself offside. Irwin cuts out the pass. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Mane. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Kvaratskhelia. Japan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 35 minutes is number 9, Alessandro Del Piero.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looking to play him in. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers with whip. Cleared without hesitation. Best. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. De Bruyne was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Best. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. I think that's offside, yes it is. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's not going to reach. De Bruyne. Good take, and is he in? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Can he get it through? And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And this is Del Piero. That's very neat. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rice might just make this. Oh, that's clever. Decent chance! Irwin is there to clear.
Japan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Guendouzi. Goes looking wide.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Crunching tackle. Now it's Mane.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain.
Tries from a long way out.
Del Piero is flagged offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Zanetti. And that is that.
Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Del Piero.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please turn towards the screen.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Now it's Del Piero. Good ball, good take. It's a searching pass. And here's Del Piero. And the pass is intercepted. He's tried one!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Soboslai! Cannavaro. Gamba Osaka have the chance to go the other way. And he's been shifted off it. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big chance! Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. Makalele cuts it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Irwin is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Thuram in with the challenge. Rafinha.
Now that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Del Piero.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Vieira.
Looking for the run.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Irwin.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Cruyff. And it's Mane.
Knocks it into space. Rafinha! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
15, Rafinha.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Law. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely worked.
I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mane. That's a cute ball. And this is Bale. It's a goal kick.
That has been cut short.
Tries to play it through.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And this is Mane. Rafinha.
And the ball is out of play.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Vieira looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And it's Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold, tidy with his distribution.
Now, can they get him away?
And that pass just didn't quite work. Van der Ven gets it clear. Now it's Bale. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down.
But the referee just tells him to...
And the shot! shot! And that could have brought them level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Gamba Osaka really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And this is Del Piero.
There will be one.
And he's heaved it away. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating.
Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, no joy this time. Played with speed from back to front. And he's been shifted off it. Threads one in. Has a look and plays it forward. Irwin. That's very neat. Oh, strongly challenged there. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. That is some save from Khan! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's been caught. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's on his way! It's a searching pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Del Piero! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Beckenbauer. Argentina look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Makaleli. Szoboszlai looking to add to his goal. Law. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Maldini.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Best. He's picked his way through.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Messi. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Maldini.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get it through? And it's Neymar. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 10, Neymar. Coming on to replace him.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Mateus.
Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
There they go, hunting in tacks.
Pelé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's a sharp little ball here. Costa Curta. Antonetti. It's a good run down the right, looking to play him in. Pelé receives it in a wide position. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Pelé knocks it into space. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Now it's Messi. Messi. Corner then. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's cause for mild irritation. Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press. Mateus.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Messi. And he was quick to react. Pressing high and with purpose. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Pelé. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Szoboszlai taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality, but there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Real chance!
Nicely aimed pass. And he's only too happy to take that back.
He's having a go!
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Pirlo.
Now, can they get him away? Great Mbappe!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Makalele.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Here's a chance!
They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh no, what has happened here? An uncompromising challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
That pass has been well intercepted.
That's a throw.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Decent progress down the left.
Thuram powering forward here. Makalele
Looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Zanetti. Now it's Eto'o.
Zanetti. He's got away. So much time and space here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Oh, that's well spotted.
And this is Messi.
Nicely weighted ball.
Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Looking to play him in.
DiMarco receives it in a wide position.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
That was travelling.
Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Stojkovic.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the action is back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, played right into his path. Rummenigge ploughing through the middle. The ball has bounced loose now. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Chance to deliver.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Zanetti. Number 25, Bellingham. Number 18, Messi. Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Coming on the field.
Now that's well seen too.
22, Giuseppe
Goalless
Bertoni.
still. Neither
Number
side
8,
really getting onto the front foot.
Number 47,
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Szoboszlai is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, that's ambitious. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Messi. Owen. And he welcomes it in. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Neymar! He scores! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Law is onto this. He's through. Law! Should have equalised.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
And it's Neymar. And he's there to make the challenge. Neymar.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's had a hit! Off the post!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram clears. 4 added minutes on the board. Mbappe! Szoboszlai. And it's Bergomi. Cannavaro. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at...